apologize, you son of a bitch!
What is going on, guys? It is another episode of The Bump Boys, El Champion. Here with Joe, Mr. DGXD Joe. You see, I didn't fuck it up.
Hey,
try not to, try not to. You've had that email since like third grade, I feel like. So definitely try not to mess that up. But we're going to be reviewing. We are without Danny today. Danny's feeling a little bit under the weather. So we're going to be, it's only going to be dos hostess.
So remember, even though he's not here, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to his stuff. Danny's is Swaggerbomb92. Of course, follow Will, Mr. _ Wilbur 95. Let's get on into this.
Let's do it. So overall, the SmackDown was a little, a lot of WWE BS, I'd like to say. We'll first start off. I have the card listed up. We started off with the entrance of Roman Reigns with new Paul Heyman. Or technically the old Paul Heyman, but new Paul Heyman in that style. What do you think about it, Joe?
I think it was nice. It was kind of it dragged on for a little bit, but he did say, he did bring up in the past, I made a mistake, and at the Royal Rumble, he gave me the hand, and the hand was the hand of forgiveness, the hand of acknowledgement. And he's like, and when you get a second chance with the tribal chief, he's like, you take it. I love how he also brought down Oklahoma. She's like, I could have been at home, poor, no job, just like you Oklahomians.
Yeah, he was going. I was like,
yo. As soon as I heard that, she's like, God damn.
Yeah. Just digging the knife into these Oklahomians, if that's what they're called, Oklahomians, Floridians, however they call that. I thought it was a decent promo, It still felt kind of like the same stuff we've seen with Roman and Heyman and stuff like that. Just them opening the show with a promo. Unfortunately, there was no Brock entrance, but we did get a Bill Golberg entrance. So Golberg did end up showing up, which it's Saudi,
time,
Saudi's right around the corner. So, the Saudis are like, we want Bill, we need Bill, and they love themselves some Bill. So he's always going to make sure he's there, for the paycheck. But I didn't know. I forgot. We were supposed to get this match 2 years ago at WrestleMania. So we were supposed to get this 2 years ago. It was supposed to be Spear versus Spear. It was 2 years for the COVID incident, right? I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, it was supposed to be them. And then COVID happened, and they dropped out, and they gave it to Braun, of course. And Roman won the title off of two dudes who aren't in the company anymore. So
so we're gonna get Bill versus Roman, and I don't know, my opinion on Bill. I'm not a big fan of Bill. I could care less about Bill. I think he's a sloppy wrestler, and it's just another one of those things where it's the Bill, Rhonda, Lesnar.
It's another name for Roman to solidify his championship.
Yeah, which I swear, there is no way that Bill wins it, but you got to have it for the ratings. The Saudis love him, so that was the opening promo for SmackDown, and then we started to get into a lot of WWE BS, which was really bad. Really bad. So we had Ridge Holland with Sheamus versus Ricochet with obviously Cesaro. I swear, Ricochet beat him in less than 2 minutes. I feel like it literally was only 3 minutes. It was extremely fast. The reviews, if you look at the review, it's literally only a paragraph, 7 sentences, literally. It is what it was. Ricochet won with a knee to the face. Obviously, Rich Holland has the busted nose with the mask, which I actually like his mask. I think his mask looks pretty cool.
I do like the look of Rich Holland.
It was sweet. I like his look. I like him with Sheamus. I even like Ricochet with Cesaro, but overall, the win was so quick. I guess Sheamus got so mad. During commercial break, I guess Adam Pearce came out and was like, it's going to be a tag team match, which I think you need to show that on TV. If we're going to start, pushing Adam Pearce to be, because they did a couple, backstage segments, as the GMs, which I feel like these are the worst GMs we've had ever. The way they're utilizing it's sloppy. It's there's no context to it. There's no storyline. Yeah, it's just random. Or there's no let's work promos around the GM and the GM office and stuff like that. It's literally just him and Sonia standing in a bare ass room in the arena, pretending to be a GM.
I want Will tonight, and they're like,
yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Yo, did it.
Sounds like a good idea.
Nothing like creative, nothing
You can
funny.
beat a midget
in 2 seconds, yeah. Like it's just nothing creative. It's just like nothing. Like they need to go back to that style. So they had Sheamus and Rich Holland versus Cesaro and Ricochet.
Mhm.
I felt this match should have went a little bit longer. Like the match was actually decent. Like and it ended mad quick too as well. Like Sheamus and Rich Holland got the win, and
I feel like we've seen this match so many times though.
I feel so too. But to me, it was just like it's not a bad match. It's just they don't give them enough time. Like
this was a day one pay-per-view pre-show match.
And
then I don't know. The only thing I really want to say is Sheamus was a workhorse, and I think Rich Holland, when Ricochet tried jumping on him, he threw him into the ropes. That was a nice little spot. You know, I think Rich looked real strong, even though he lost previously. So, I'm excited for Rich. I think I want to see him out of this storyline though.
Yes, I would like to see Ridge and Sheamus go for like the put themselves for the contenders for like the tag team titles. Like I don't want to see New Day again. Like I would like to see that, but Sheamus and Ridge got the win on that. Then we had, oh my god, I think this literally was the fastest match I've ever seen in my life, besides like the Aaliyah. Jimmy Uso with Jey Uso versus Eric with Ivar. Yo, he pinned him in a minute. I swear. Bro, I swear, bro. He pinned him. It was less than 2. I swear, go and watch that, bro. Go watch the. Like, you can go back and like watch the actual SmackDown. It was literally less than 2 minutes. Like, how is it that Eric and Ivar are supposed to be contending for the tag team titles, and Eric got pinned literally in 2 minutes? Like this match was so, bro. Their entrance played within like 30 seconds to a minute. Eric lost. And I was just like, what the fuck? I was like, for a second, I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like, was there an accident? Bro, he got pinned in less than I swear it was in less than a minute. Like, it was bad.
Was there a tag at all made? Or?
No, it was a singles match, bro. It was a singles match. Yeah, bro. It was a singles match. Yeah. At least it has to be at least less than 2 minutes. There was no commercial break. There was no move. Bro, it was quick. And I was just like, how are you going to have these dudes be contenders for, I don't even like them anyway. Like, how are they going to be contenders and they're losing? Like, one of the dudes is losing to the other Usos within like less than a minute. Clean too. It was bad, bro. It was, bro. And he got splashed too, clean. Like it was bad. Like I was just like, wow, this is horrible. That's why I want to see Rich Holland and Sheamus go for the titles. I feel like it'd be a refreshing, you know. Yeah, they can actually push Ridge to go, you know, to do something. Obviously, commercial break. Then we had Aaliyah versus Natalya. I guess you know it's how it is. You know, Aaliyah's the young gun, and Natalia's kind of taking her over under the wing, giving her first little storyline. So, you know, you got to the goods come with the bad. You know,
it's a rite of passage. I think this whole storyline with her. So I don't even consider that. You know.
And then this match ended it with a count out. So, you know, there was nothing really special about it or anything like that. We got shots.
Didn't they say they were going to do like a dungeon match or something next week or something?
Yeah. So, literally, Natalya walks up to Sonya Deville. I want Aaliyah, and the only way to win is pinfall and or submission. I want it to be a heart dungeon match. And then literally, Sonya was like, "Okay, yeah, deal, fine." Like I was just like, "God damn!" Might as well like it was just weird. Let's just say that it was just weird. And then they just showed Drew walking around.
The only way you can win is pinfall or submission.
Or submissions, yeah. Basically, no count out.
No holds bars.
No holds bars match, yeah. But they call it a heart dungeon match.
Dungeon match, yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, okay, it is what it is. And then they had a little promo, a little thing of Drew, you know, walking with his sword, which he needs to drop that shit. Like that shit is stupid. Yeah. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of it. So they had Drew cutting a promo. And this is what I want to say. Drew, you were out less than 4 weeks, bro. Like, what comeback are you talking about? Like, you were only gone for less than, like, almost 3 weeks, bro. You make it seem like I was supposed to be there for Royal Rumble or WrestleMania. So I told the doctor, you can kiss my ass. I was just like, bro, this is how bad WWE is to where there's no comeback. Like, Bayley is probably going to be the biggest comeback we get from an actual injury. Drew literally was only gone for 3 weeks, making it seem like he was gone for forever, yo.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought the little segment was actually not bad. You know, you had Happy Corbin coming out, and then Mad Cop tried to like blindside Drew, and then he went to go and like hit Drew, and then Drew stuck his sword out. I saw that coming. Back. He did a joke. Back the fuck up.
I'm gone, motherfucker.
Yes, bro. It was he said,
"Yo, one of these days, I feel like Drew's gonna fuck up and like just swing that shit,
just slice off somebody. Yeah, just like put a little Zorro scar into somebody's chest or something like that.
He's like fucking run up the ramp.
Or just what if he like just trips on it and just like fillets one of the cameramen or some shit like that. Oh, I'm so sorry. But
did you opt for the medical care? No, I didn't. Oh shit.
My bad, dogs.
My
bad, gangster. So Drew just ended up claymoring Madcap and basically was like, I'm gonna make y'all over the next few weeks, I'm gonna make your life a living hell. So I guess we're gonna continue with the Drew and Madcap. I keep saying Madcap. Murtaugh. Yeah.
Murtaugh.
Briggs. Oh, Murtaugh. Yeah. We're gonna keep continuing with that. And then the funniest thing happened. So once again, I'm not big in the Rick Boog thing. He makes it seem that he can play the guitar, right? Is that true, or is it like a gimmick? He doesn't, but
I think he actually does play the guitar.
He doesn't, bro. They fucked up.
Oh, really?
So they cut after this segment. They went to commercial break. So they cut to Rick Boogs on next to the 4 amps that are there on the the Titantron thing, and he starts like doing some shit with the guitar, like trying to like jam, like nothing played. Like you didn't hear nothing from like the strings, like like when you take it off the amp, like the little bing bong bong, nothing played, and then you just hear like the audience say something, like, oh, and then all you see is Rick Boo. I think there was like a technical issue. He starts like cutting like you know who I am, Rick Boogs, and then Shinsuke's music hits, and then he starts playing the guitar. He actually doesn't play the guitar, bro. Like he got caught, y'all.
Well, what if there's a chance that WWE has like different audios and it just didn't work out? So they're like,
Nah, he was not playing the guitar, bro. Like there were people when he was coming down the ramp playing. He stopped playing, and I think someone said, "Hey, yo, you faking that shit? You faking that shit?" And they turned to him and like made a comment, like and smiled, and then turned back to playing. Bro, he does not play the guitar because the way it was set up, it looked like a big ass box. Like he started to like go ham on it, bro, and nothing came out, and then he started to like speak a lot. So once again, I'm gonna go on the Reddits and see if there was like a mishap, but they totally fucked up on that. If that was a true like botch. It was Rick Boogs. It was Shinsuke versus Jinder. I'm not gonna lie, I turned off this match. I couldn't care less. Yeah, I could not get Nakamura wins with a Kin Sasha. Yeah, so there was nothing really special in my opinion. Like it's pretty bad in my opinion. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, so I didn't even notice this. So I guess Naomi, she went backstage to challenge. Sorry, she was with Adam Pearce asking to get a match with Sonia. And I guess they were saying like it's not possible. She has like a lot of work. And then obviously Sonia already has the match with Charlotte for the women's championship. So once again, it's just a bunch of like filler stuff. And then we had the best match of the night. If you didn't see this tag team match, if you guys didn't see this tag team match, oh my God. Big E and Kofi versus Los Lotharios, bro, was really good, yo. I watched the whole tag match and oh my God, it seemed like these guys had like crazy chemistry. The tag team moves that they were doing were absolutely amazing. Like the double tags and the moves off the apron and stuff like that. There was a cool little spot where like Kofi like kicked off I keep fucking Angel Garcia was on the outside, and then there was Humberto. He was like like on the ring apron, so Kofi kicked him in the face. Kofi jumped off the top ropes and did like a little like corkscrew like flip. And when he went to like land on his feet, Angel Garza hit him with a super kick and just popped him in the face. So it was actually a really if you haven't seen this, because you didn't watch the full SmackDown, right?
I didn't see that part, no.
Bro, it was like wow, we finally get a good match on SmackDown. Like it was a really good tag team match. Like it actually felt like not old school wrestling, but you know what I mean. You know, it felt like actually where you give the wrestlers time and let them actually perform and actually wrestle and not have them be quick matches or anything like that. It was actually really good. So if you guys didn't see that match, this match was really, 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 really good. And they were actually like close, like pinfalls and stuff like that too on this match. Where I thought Los Lotharios were gonna win, and like you could just see it like on Humberto's face, he was just like, "Oh, no way." So honestly, like if they keep doing this, I feel like Los Lotharios could actually be a decent tag team, and they may be able to vie for the titles. And then we get to the Rhonda match, yo.
Yeah, I think it's a Rhonda portion.
Yeah, so I guess like Charlotte Flair came out. Sonya Deville was like, Rhonda just announced that she's going to be facing Becky. And then Charlotte was like, okay, so I'm going to announce my competitor. It's going to be Sasha, which I was like, okay, I can understand that. Rhonda versus Becky, Sasha versus Charlotte. And then as they were going to like, you know, end the show, Rhonda's music starts playing. And she's like, I never said I wanted to face Becky. Like, you know, don't put words in my mouth kind of stuff. So it almost felt like Sonya was kind of like trying to protect Charlotte as like, you know, she didn't want her to get the belt. And then basically Sonya got in between Charlotte and Rhonda because Charlotte was like, well, this title is a lot more prettier than your ugly ass baby. Paraphrasing. And then Rhonda like took off her jacket, was about to fight her, and then Sonya got in between. And then Sonya, she got jumped in with like a stand, like on her back in a headlock.
Yeah.
So Charlotte was outside, and then Sonya got her arm broken, basically, you know, got the little arm bar joint in, and then that's how we ended off on SmackDown.
Yeah, and I saw that we got announced for Intercontinental title match from Shinsuke and Sami Zayn 2 weeks from now.
Mm-hmm.
And then, well, because he can't be on the Saudi show, obviously.
Because I guess Sammy showed up to the Jackass premiere, and they were like, "You're not supposed to be here." And then he got cattle prong. So then Sammy was like, "Oh, I can't wrestle next week. It's got to be 2 weeks from now."
Yeah, and then next week we get Sonia and Naomi again. So
no, we get Naomi and Charlotte.
No, before the segment they were saying there was Naomi versus Sonia.
No. Naomi went up to Adam Pearce asking to face Sonia.
Okay, I was off by that one.
Yeah, the way I was on the highlights, maybe I said it wrong. Yeah, she went up to Adam Pearce and was like, "Oh, I want to match with Sonya," but he was like, "She has a lot of stuff, and you have your women's match. How about you focus on that?"
Oh, she's going against Charlotte Flair next week.
Yeah, next week. Yeah, to get the for the women's title. But we all know what's going to happen with that. Charlotte, and that's what sucks too. It's almost just like you just had, you know, you're pushing this match between Naomi and Charlotte, right? Mm-hmm. But then you have your ending segment promo is literally Rhonda saying, "I'm going to face you, Charlotte, at WrestleMania."
Yeah.
So unless you plan on Charlotte losing and then regaining the belt again, we know Naomi's losing.
Unless Naomi wins, and then she's like, "Well, you challenged me for a match like without a belt," and they're like, "Well, if we both go after Becky," and Becky's like, "Oh shit."
Do you think WWE is going to do something like that? No.
Big time Becks don't like that.
They're not going to do that. And you know, Charlotte, she can't go months without having a belt on her waist. You know,
as long as she's in a title match, she'll be fine.
Yeah, a title match that she wants to win. Like, I don't know. It's just not a good look, yo. Like, you just know that Naomi's not winning next week, so it almost just kind of like ruins like the hype for the matchup, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But overall, SmackDown, I give it a 6.5, yo. Like, only good thing was honestly that tag team match was really good. That was the only good thing.
I think 6.5 is a fair grade.
Yeah. I guess WWE is getting hit like their highest profits in years, which I don't know how, because compared to AEW, the matches are so much better on AEW, and actually the storylines are good versus WWE, where everything is just kind of like thrown together. It's just like, all right, let's just fill in the spots, and then Roman, Brock, Roman, Goldberg, you know, Rhonda, Becky, Rhonda, Charlotte.
Well, it's easy to meet your, you know, be big and profitable when you delete like half your roster. So
It's hard. Hopefully, we get a better SmackDown next weekend.
Yeah, I'm hoping once this Elimination Chamber thing's over, we get back to some quality storylines. So
yeah, and actually letting the wrestlers wrestle, please. Can we let them wrestle? Because we just saw when you let the New Day and Los Lotharios wrestle, like they were really good. I was very impressed with them. Honestly, that was my biggest takeaway from this SmackDown. Let's push Los Lotharios, and they have a nice little gimmick.
Did they win or they lost?
They lost, but it was a very, I'm telling you.
They looked strong and lost.
They looked really strong because it was a nice, decent match. I think it was like 10 to 12 minutes, and it was a lot of like nice movements back and forth. Good tag team matchup. Nice spots here, nice spots there. Close, almost got the win on Kofi, and then there was a kick out. So it was really good. I thought it was really good. They did it. They impressed me.
All right.
That's been it from the Bump Boys.
You got, of course, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Other than that, if you guys have any things you want us to talk about or any things you think would be a fun topic, feel free to leave it in the comment below. But other than that, this has been Joe.
It's been Will from the Bump Boys. Signing out. Peace.
Signing out.
Must bid you adieu, a goodbye, mwah, and good night. Oh my God, it's so great. Bang! Yes!